We got Axis, fancy, yeah.
Yeah, so Endpoint starting on Axis. On Coastal as well, we've seen a bit of Coastal so far. And also, as you were saying, both of these teams unbeaten up until this point. This probably decides who's going to be going all the way to first place and getting that bye in the playoffs, right?
Exactly, yeah. So tomorrow there's going to be, because there's one team missing, somebody gets a bye in the first round, which is a nice, easy path into the second round. Avoid the loser's bracket for at least one more go. Yep. And basically whoever goes undefeated, it's pretty much down to Avenue and Endpoint. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It could be another team.
Could be.
Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, there's still other games left to play. It's
absolutely.
Just, you'd assume they would get the wins later on.
Yeah, this is going to be pivotal. If
oh, yeah.
If you want to get through that, you need to win this. The winner of this will have the chance, let's say, to go through. So, talking about the preview of the game, Avenue, Endpoint, we just saw Avenue take down Penda. That was unforeseen.
Yeah, actually, I think I'd say so. We didn't really get to see too much of Avenue before that. I mean, we saw them play against Imperial. Both games they've played so far on stream have been on Derailed, which could be something to point out. They got 2 wins there. We're on to Coastal this time around. Slight difference. I mean, again, both these teams should be pretty well prepared for it. You know, we haven't seen much of Invasion or anything like that. You know,
Invasion.
Exactly.
I'm not even sure a map has been played on Invasion.
Is Invasion even real? Do we know?
Is it even a map?
I've never seen it.
Neither have I. I don't know what's going. I don't even know what game this is.
What game is this? Is this Battlefield?
Battlefield
1944? I think that's
Jinx
it.
TV, isn't it?
I think that's the game. I think we're heading into the game now, though, shortly.
Are we? Let's see what we are indeed. We're heading straight in.
Straight in. Hey.
Oh, you missed our wings.
I know.
That's depressing. Oh, I've also got a view bug, so we're actually gonna have to go back to the camera because I can't show you the IP.
That's a good shout. Have I got a view bug on mine? Can I? I don't know. I can
you're
bring you
good.
stuff
Once the countdown is going, you're good. So we'll get a bit of a radio cast from Hawk until
radio cast.
I can see as well.
You can. Nade's going out towards mid. Oh, already Icons has got that first kill with the sniper to start things off. Endpoint with the man advantage. And I think they're just going to take things slowly. There we go. Into the action we go. We are going to get to see exactly how this one plays out. As we were saying, Endpoint already a man up, and they've just decided to take things slow.
Indeed, they have. Playing it nice and passive now, but they're going to be starting to move over towards the B side where a little bit of an engagement goes down. A lot of battles happening here. Instructor looking to start up these heavy frags yet again. He played incredibly in the last map that we saw going down. He's going to get tagged pretty heavily there. J Money picked himself up a frag, another very good player. There's now only 2 Axis members left alive. It's going to be Kostya and Instructor. Actually, as I say that, Instructor gets taken out. It's all on Kostya. Moving up towards the top of Coastal, he spots out J Money, but he is also spotted out. J Money moving towards the window. It's predicted by Kostya, but he's not going to be able to get that shot off. He's getting fired at from window. He spots a player over towards the B side as well. He has to choose his engagements here. He's going to try to take J Money out because that could happen. He actually does go towards the site and gets shot in the back as J Money is wrapping around. Picking himself up 2 kills already. We've seen J Money finishing most games on top of the scoreboard. He's been playing incredibly well so far in the Open Championship. And I think he's looking good so far with a 2K in the first round.
Anyway, yeah, just reading chat quickly as well. Apparently, Instructor, people saying Instructor is marked from COD 4 though. Yeah, I believe he is. He is. Yeah, pretty sure he is. Apparently, Mitch, you need to sort out your mic as well. That's the only other thing. Either way, we're going to head into the second round, and already Instructor gets the first kill with that nade over towards B. Endpoint currently have a fair few players waiting outside that B bomb site. No aggression really coming in just yet. We are just going to see them hold back. So Endpoint this time lose the opening pick and then slow things down. Let's see where they go from here, because they are currently leaning over towards B, but certainly they are not fully committed just yet.
Well, they're looking for frags over there. Saint 6 jumping up, trying to spot out a player towards the statue. Volume should be better now, hopefully. Got the green light from the producers. Oh, what a kill by Quirks. He spots out Saint 6. He's jumping up just a little bit too much. And another kill coming in from Instructor. Very strong play coming in from the Axis of Avenue. Now only 2 players left on the Endpoint side. They've got to make something work here. UI isn't allowing me to see the other player. It's going to be a Dimka, very strong player. No, actually a Dimka, sorry, he plays for Avenue. What's going on? I have to scroll through a lot of players. It's Icons who's left alive. He's got the sniper challenging a Dimka. Like I said, a Dimka, a very strong player with that sniper rifle. Icons lucky to escape that with his life. Engagement's happening here towards Broken Wall. Not going to find anything. And it's going to be Icons with 5 to find. 6 seconds left. He's going to go for the save and try bring this sniper card into the next round. But he's being pushed down pretty heavily by the Axis side.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to push this particular position in time, though. Icons will be able to remain safe. There is quite a lot of time there at the end of the round, but he was so far back that they don't get to face him. So it is going to be the sniper card saved. Just a small little bonus to take into this next round. Nothing massive. And here we go. 1-1. Bit of a back and forth start, but we'll get to see how round 3 plays out. Already we are going to be seeing Endpoint again just hold back. Haven't seen too much quick aggression. Oh, that nade nearly takes Jet down, but not successful. In the meantime, Adimka going to be playing up on that A bomb site with this sniper. Not going for too much opening aggression, but it's Chet to get the first. The STG finds that spray down. Playing around the tank, looking for a little bit more here. He's sticking around. Finally decides to fall back because Avenue already have the 2-man advantage. Make it a third thanks to Kostja there. Finally, Endpoint open up, but it might be too late here. Icon's getting that first. Again, remember, yet to die. He saved that sniper last time. He might have to do the same again here because they're in a 2-on-4.
Indeed, this is going to be a difficult situation unfolding for Endpoint. They have managed to push all the way down middle. So Saint 6 in a good position to maybe catch somebody off guard. He seems to be moving up behind Instructor, which will be a pretty powerful. Actually, Instructor in a very good position. He catches off Saint 6. It's all on Icons getting taken down. This time he won't bring that sniper card through. And it will be a second round going the way of Avenue as they come out of that with 4 players still alive. And that's a pretty solid play from them.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely well played by them there. You get to see again Icons deciding to pick up that sniper. Hasn't been able to do too much with it so far. He's been getting a few kills, but they haven't necessarily been so impactful on the round. So let's see if this time Endpoint don't lose any openings. That's the main thing to watch out for. Icons already going to be holding this sniper towards mid. The smokes will deny any real chance of an opening. Check going for a wild spray, but no one on the other side. Endpoint all leaning over towards that B bomb site. We haven't really seen this B site been tested too much as of yet, so that's something to watch out for. Currently Quooks and Instructor holding the site itself, and ooh, Icons might be able to spot a player here. The sniper does get the first kill at long range, and another entry also comes in, so Endpoint finally win those opening exchanges, and Instructor also falls. The B site gets overrun, and Kostja and Adimka have a lot to do to retake B.
Absolutely, a 2 versus 4. The bomb is down. They're struggling for time right now. And now they're struggling for players. It's only going to be Adimka left alive. 40 seconds. He's got a sniper rifle. Looks like he's going to be going for a save here. Maybe try to get some of the players that are exiting. Ultimately, though, exit's not mattering too much unless you can find an SMG or a sniper card. You're just boosting your stats. But that is one less player that's hunting you down. With 20 seconds left on the clock, it looks like he's pretty safe to save that. And he knows it. He'll be jumping at the back window, watching towards spawn. Actually, he's moving back towards middle, where he's just about missed the push that's coming very close to him from Adimka. Or not Adimka, he's Adimka. From
Sus.
Sus. Oh, Sus.
Yeah.
He's changed his name.
Yeah.
It's confusing me.
Because the 75 hertz.
Pretty sure I specifically asked not to change it.
Ooh, there we go. He gets
Actually
that
gets
final
taken
one
down
as well.
Doesn't save the card, but at least it's out of play.
Yeah.
Out of his opponent's hands is better than nothing.
Yeah.
The last card being used by Avenue now, so that's something for Endpoint. If they can manage to take that away, it's going to play pretty well for them. They'll be able to challenge towards mid with a little bit more freedom, but they do have to worry about the Kar 98K unscoped, of course, so it's not too much better. But it certainly helps if they haven't got that scope, especially for the jump peaks. You can manage to see through the between the tank and the barrel of the tank gun. Much easier with a scope than with iron sights. Kozjay picking up the first kill of the round. He'll be moving back out of the mid-house now. Heavy looking towards long, where we actually have J Money pushing down the coast. Now moving back in towards the house. He's a bit afraid of Kozjay pushing around behind him, but he should be scared of Adimka, who's sitting in middle, taking a kill from the broken wall, and now moving over towards the B site, where he might actually find yet another. As the push comes in towards the site, this is looking like a strong round, as there are 4 players over towards the B site for the Axis.
Yeah, push coming in though. Fancy already gets 2 icons up close with that pistol, gets another. Where did those kills come from? A flurry of frags for Endpoint, and all of a sudden it's Instructor and Kozjay who have to make it happen. The pistol is going to get the first shotgun out, tag in, there's the second, and it's all up to Sus to try and hold this one off. Fake defuse comes in, Sus goes for the peek, does the damage, but that means they know where he is. Time ticking down again, another fake defuse. Sus takes his time, trying to peek towards the bomb, going to push the site. Ooh, the defuse goes through again, but there we go, it does get stuck in the end. Just about being able to hold off the time there, and I mean, Endpoint, they were looking pretty good, but they end up kind of falling apart there, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, they managed to get that side. They just didn't expect Instructor to be there. He was under the arch, just sitting there, biding his time. He spotted out one player, went for the kill in mid, took his shotgun out. He knew the other player was a sniper sitting in that little L building. That's an easy kill for him. Very well played on his part, bringing him to 9 for 2 with that 2K. He's going to be very happy with his performance so far. Picking up the 3rd round now for Avenue.
Oh, Icons. I don't know what Icons is doing, to be honest, but either way, we'll head back into the action with Kozjay, who gets chunked down to 30 HP. Push going to come in towards him, and there is Saint opening things up in this round. Is going to be Chet trying to get the trade, but oh, Endpoint just winning every single fight. Only going to be Instructor and Quirks left. They were over towards B, and with the A site being lost, this is not going to be easy, although a couple of kills come back into a 2-on-3 after they both chime in with a kill each. Still a lot to do for them, though, as Quirks, I think, is about to take a fight. Spray comes in, but Fancy just about wins that duel. That could have gone so differently, but Fancy surviving on 12 HP makes the difference. And Instructor now is stuck 1v3, not for much longer, as Icons finishes him off.
A good round for Endpoint, and again, back and forth. This is a recurring trend in the games that we've watched recently. However, the team that has managed to pull the half, I think every time, has won the game. So they're going to be fighting for that round advantage, that 5-7. And especially if the Allies can manage to get 7 rounds here, they'll play pretty well for them. Although Coastal, not particularly Axis-sided, I think the only advantage they really have is the ability to have the unscoped Kar 98K in place of a rifle, in place of an M1 Grand, which in itself is a pretty good gun.
Kozjay got the first kill there, I believe, on towards that A site. The rest of Endpoint are going to position over towards B. Currently only Quirks here. That could be a problem. I believe Chet is somewhat close as well, helping on that B site hold. But Endpoint are also going to take their time. You see, though, Quirks going to a really passive position on the site itself. I believe Chet is watching towards mid. He's not going to be assisting towards B. So Endpoint slowly but surely clearing positions and claiming ground. Instructor going to get the first. That's a good kill for Avenue to find. Icons, though, gets the trade on towards him. Chet will now rotate over, but Quirks on the site doesn't get a kill. That's going to make a big difference. It's Chet now trying to rotate in. Thinks the bomb plant is going down. It isn't quite yet, but in this 3 versus 3, the bomb should get planted as we speak. There we go. Sus gets that one down, but the kill's still coming in here. Adimka tries to go aggressive. He also falls, and Kozjay is left 1-on-3. You might have a rough idea where the players are, but he's so far behind that they could have repositioned by now.
Indeed, they have repositioned, and this is a pretty difficult situation for him. He's being watched by Icons with that sniper rifle. Even if he manages to take the other 2 down, I don't see Icons missing that shot. Not a lot of time. They can play this 1-by-1, or they can just take the kill as Sus manages to eliminate Kozjay. That's going to be another round claimed for Endpoint as they take a 1-round advantage, 4-3 now on their allied side. Good play by Sus. He's up on 8 for 4. But look at Instructor. He has been playing huge. 11 for 4 already. And looking to make that a little bit of a wider gap.
Well, we are going to see Saint go up through Coastal alongside a couple of teammates. Those nades doing damage. Quick trades come in. Looks like it could be a quick A play. Kostya has to hold this one off. A wild spray through. He doesn't have enough ammo left, so Saint hunts him down. And it was only 2 players on the A site itself, so that means Endpoint could push their way forwards, but they're just slowing things down. They have the man advantage, and that will be extended further. Sus gonna connect with that shot. Beautifully done. And Endpoint will now make their way on towards A. The bomb should go down shortly, and Adimka and Instructor. I mean, again, Instructor, it seems like, is having to rotate consistently, but again, they're getting a couple of kills back. Quickly into a 2 versus 2, and let's see if they can actually pull this one off. A 2v4 turned into a 2-on-2, and have they left the bomb behind?
They have. They've left it at the top of Coast.
Oh, boy.
What a misplay by Endpoint. 40 seconds. Luckily, this is playing out to look like a fake. They've actually made a mistake, and Avenue have assumed it's a fake. I mean, rightfully so. The bomb should be well down by now. They had control of middle. I think one of the problems here that Avenue's having is that the access to A side is quite easy for Endpoint. They're not really playing anybody on Broken Wall. They've got a player in the bottom of the house looking at the cross on Coast, but one smoke and that whole place is gone. You have no opportunity to get any information. Anyways, the bomb going down now, the sound of the plant being heard. Adimka and Instructor are going to know that it's on the A side, but Instructor on a very long flank. He's going to be coming from the top of middle. And look at how Saint 6 and J are playing this. They're lying down in the A house. This is a play that specifically allows them to combat the long rotations. There's so little time now, 30 seconds. They're going to have 25 by the time they approach the building. And one player already spotted on the tank. And what a kill by Saint 6. Now it's all going to be on Adimka, who is going to be moving towards lower. A knife kill coming in as he now pushes back around outside. He's going to be going from the tank upwards, being watched. The shot missed by Saint 6. It's a shotgun though, and with only 7 seconds left, Adimka not going to have any time to pick that up. Doesn't get the kill either. Oh, back and he gets another knife. It's another knife kill for Adimka, but ultimately the round is lost. Not too much accomplished. He didn't steal any cards away, so all he really did was boost his stats and show off a little bit. Unfortunate, just ran out of time. It's hard to combat that shotgun though. I don't know what you can really do.
Yeah.
Once Saint 6 is in that position with such little time, you've got to push in close range. You've got to take that fight against the shotgun, and you're not going to win it. I mean, you've got to rely on a lucky Kar 98K shot. And like I said, they're not really taking control of Broken Wall, which is something that's kind of interesting, that they're just constantly playing one player towards the mid-house area. Oh, Instructor getting a kill, but Check gets traded out by Icon, so it's 1 for 1. Not ideal for the Allies, for the Axis, of course. 4v4 favouring the Allies.
Yeah. Should do. I mean, Endpoint, again, they've got 3 players over towards B. Icons is just holding off for any aggression elsewhere with that sniper, which is a little bit of a risk. If he were to miss a shot, that could be problematic. But in the meantime, the rest of Endpoint leaning towards B are slowly going to make their way forwards. Icon's trying to peek out. It's Instructor who's going to be holding off towards the B site around the statue, but he's going to fall. J Money takes him down. There goes Fancy as well, chiming in. Finally, Adimka gets one back, but Saint again with this shotgun. Gets up close, gets another kill. And Kostya, well, he'll get 1 on the rotate, but he's got 2 more to find. And the bomb should go down without him being able to do anything about it. Push coming in. Kostya may have heard this. Saint is playing up close, though, with that shotgun. So even if he were to push this position, it wouldn't be easy.
Absolutely. I mean, what can you do against Saint 6 with that shotgun? He's been playing pretty well with it so far as well. So missing a shot, not the best gamble. He's going to turn on the AK on Kostya, though. He knows where Saint 6 is now. It's whoever shoots first, really, as long as those shots land. Pushing in close against Saint 6. He misses the shot, and that shotgun will take him down ultimately. That's going to be another round for Endpoint as they stretch that gap a little bit. It's going to be a 6-3 as they take their 3-point lead. I don't know. I feel like Avenue are kind of compromising allowing the players onto the site a little bit too easy. They're just not able to get those entries, those opening frags as the push comes in. And letting them up close a little bit too easy as well when they go towards A. They're getting close to the site. There's 3 players there, but Saint Six is working that shotgun. And also, when you're on the side and a nade comes in, you can be forced out in the open so easily. And Chet opening up the round with a nice nade kill. It will be returned over towards the B side, but no frag from Endpoint are moving towards A.
Well, already J Money gets an entry as well, so the A site looking pretty vulnerable now. Adimka's going to move back close in towards the A site itself. Oh, there we go. He does get the first kill and just decides to back off, taking his time, calling for the rotate, but Adimka peeks up for the second. J Money and Fancy now were sort of holding back, waiting to see if they could line up this A push, but it doesn't seem likely now. They've only got 2 players left to make this happen. Nice movement from J Money, but I don't know if it will lead to too much, unless they can get a quick pick here. And with that shot being fired, Chet should be aware. No damage really being done either way there, but still with 42 seconds left, Endpoint are the ones that have to make the play.
Both players now spotted, one below house, one in window, so rotations can come through from B. The pushes, they can play a little bit more aggressive on that angle. And Chet just making sure they can't push back. He's taking a little bit of damage, but he's going to play it safe on the broken wall until he regens. And not a lot that you can do if you're Endpoint right here. You've got to just hope somebody makes a mistake. Pushing up towards the site. Noise being made by Fancy. He's picked up the shotgun, though. He's going to get the opening kill. He's got the bomb as well, so he can actually get the bomb plant here. Goes for the Kar 98K. Oh, and the knife! Can he get that bomb plant? That is going to be so close. I think he's got it. He just about has that. No, he doesn't. Because he's going to get spammed through.
Yeah.
That could have been a huge play there. Unfortunately, getting shut down by that spam. That'll be yet another round for Avenue as they close the gap a little bit. Only 2 in it now, and it's looking like it could be a 6-6 half, which I don't think will favor anybody on a map like Coastal.
Yeah, Coastal, one of the more even maps. I think Endpoint will already be pretty happy, though, with 6 rounds on the Allied side. They'll be, you know, fairly happy with themselves. We'll get to see if they can get anything else going, though. We will get to see again mid-fights come through. Oh, it's actually a nade of Kozja to get the opening in towards mid there. And, oh, J Money tried to follow it up, but Kozja gets his second, this time with his gun. So Endpoint, they're all going to try and go towards B, as the grenade lines bug out a bit there. But, yeah, 3v5, they're going to try and see if they can make the B push happen. But Instructor up close with the shotgun. See what he can get done, rattling off the shot. Will just decide to fall back. He doesn't need to take a fight at this point. You can see he has to try and still fight up close with the shotgun. Still not connecting. Saint instead with his shot, he takes the opponent down. You can see though, plenty of players still here. Quirks gets 1, and Avenue still looking solid on the hold.
Absolutely, only 2 kills to find now, but Fancy has picked himself up a shotgun, last alive. Quirks isn't careful, he might find the headshot. Unfortunately, it is Quirks going to spam him down and take the 5th round. Now only 1 round in it, as we're going to see Avenue looking pretty strong to get this tie 6-6, and Endpoint are going to want this 7th round. Coming into the next half with a 2-round lead is going to be very advantageous for them. If it can be 6-6, I mean, that's obviously Avenue are aiming for the tie right now, and Endpoint still going to be happy if that is achieved. It's a decent Allied side, and they can hope to shut down Avenues. Play on the Allied side. I think if you can do well, or at least avoid doing badly on your Allied side, you have a pretty big advantage coming into the second half, because you're not thinking negatively at all. Meanwhile, if you can just win the first 2-3 rounds, it's not that bad for the other team, but they're going to see it as being bad because they're that much closer to losing.
Wow, Chet's going to get a kill back. Instructor also gets one over towards B. Looks like the push should come in towards the A site. The bomb has actually been dropped there, so they have to go for this push. You can see the STG of Chet trying to lock this one down. Spots out Sus, but doesn't get the kill. And there's a player up close to him now. Fancy on the edge of the broken wall. Not going to get the kill because Adimka is there to shut him down. And that means, that Chet will remain safe. And J Money and Sus have it all to do. Sus going to be holding off. Can just push up to the site. It is free, but he doesn't know that. He's not going to commit to that just yet. He's going to wait to see if J Money can make the play, which could be a possibility. I think Chet has spotted him out there, though, so J-Money has to push quickly. Ooh, doesn't quite get the kill. Still spots players out, but just not enough damage being done. J-Money, though, in a pretty decent position. They might not expect him to be this far pushed up. Chet, again, though, getting the info for his teammates to try and converge on this position. J-Money has to make a play, and that's not going to work. He was always going to be left in a tough spot there, as is Sus now. 1 versus 4 for him to try and win, and that will not be happening. Quirks takes him down, and as you implied, it is going to be a 6-6 end to the half.
I think that'll probably favor the Endpoint team maybe a little bit, because coming into the next half, if they can win the first few rounds, it's no longer, oh, well, we're losing rounds in the first half. We might lose the half. It's we might lose the game. And that's where it really starts to play into it. It's very easy to start looking at this in a negative light. But Avenue, they've been consistently winning all of their games, as have Endpoint. So I don't think anybody's really going to be looking at this in too negative of a light. Losing this game isn't the end of the world for either team. It just means they will probably have to play 1 extra round tomorrow.
Yeah, and it should be against one of the lower seeded teams as well. So,
exactly, yeah. It's probably against teams they've already beaten again, so it's not the end of the world, but definitely easier life if you can manage to win this and go on. I mean, everyone wants to go undefeated. You know, you went through the whole first stage undefeated. That's pretty good. Because Jay getting taken down after 1 kill coming in. The allies now only 3 alive. So the Axis.
Yeah, 3v3 after the initial trades. And we're just going to see both teams slow it down. Dimka has the sniper in play, looking to see what he can get done. Chet is also going to be pushing up, but Dimka, ooh, misses that first shot. Looks for another. Sus still not being taken down. It's some information gathered, and Sus this time gets tagged, but not killed. Down to 16 HP, so he will just wait for that regen to come through. Still a 3 versus 3, and with 40 seconds left, Avenue have to make a decision soon. And I think they will be likely committing towards B here. They're starting to regroup, but already Sus gets the first on the hold. Again, he's going to have to wait for that regen, but Avenue have to push in towards him. Nearly the jump shot, not quite connecting. And you can see Fancy also rotating over. So with 19 seconds, this has to be a quick push from Avenue. Sus already getting the first as well, so it's all down to Adimka. With 7 seconds left, he just doesn't have the time. Fancy shooting him in the back. And there we go. Endpoint get the first on their Axis side. And as you were saying, if they can get these first few rounds, they are really going to be in the driver's seat in this game. And they're already on the lead heading into their Axis side. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Indeed, I expect they will be able to. Avenue on the Allied side, falling down, only taking 2 people down in that round. They're going to have to do something much different in this one if they want to make a good attempt at their Allied side. And it looks like we're going to see some control being taken, ultimately moving over towards B. And the Icon spamming down through the hall. He's going to pick up a nice easy kill. Man advantage going towards the Axis. That's a huge advantage for them if they can manage to hold on to it. Now they don't even need to play aggressive anywhere. They can just hold on to the sites. J-Money backing off a little bit towards the A site, towards the stairs, where Saint 6 is holding it with a shot. And Dimka picking up a nice sniper kill over towards B. That's going to open up the site completely. Now only 1 player holding it, and that's going to be Icons sitting back towards spawn. He can't really do all too much here. Has to wait for his teammates to rotate in. But they've got to be careful, because Kostya is there, and he's taking no prisoners. Yeah. Gets taken down eventually by Saint 6, who's managed to pick himself up a car 98k now. And in a 2 versus 3, Saint and Icons, not an unwinnable situation for them. Although 30 seconds left, they've got 3 kills to find. Oh, Icons missing that shot. That's got to be a save. No sniper cards in play, actually. Icons left alive, just wants to do a little bit of damage. He just took down a sniper card, so even preventing them from taking that up would have been a good play, but looks like they will get it back. And now at 7-7, the Allies coming back into it. And Endpoint kind of losing that whole advantage, the mental advantage we talked about. And we may see this going round for a while. Certainly been the way of the game so far.
Yeah, we'll get to see heading into round number 15. which way this one's going to go. We are still all tied up. And we are already going to see some mid play come in from both teams. Avenue going quickly up mid with those smokes. Going to be able to push their way forwards, and they are all leaning towards B. This could be a faster paced push from the Allied side. Already though, oh, it's a double nade from Fancy. One in reply from Instructor, but it's just not enough. Sus gets another frag through, and Chet is going to try and make it happen. The smoke will allow him to cross towards the bomb site. Maybe Chet could make the difference, but he jumps up trying to make a play. That's not going to work. The trade does come out from Adimka, but he has 3 more to find. You can see Adimka just hoping that someone peeks in towards him. To be fair, Endpoint are fairly spread apart here, but Saint on the flank isn't going to push with that shotgun, so Adimka has to try and take the fights. Nearly shot in the back, down very, very low on health, trying to fall back. Switches it out to the STG, which gives him a different approach if he wants it.
He actually has access to the A site now after Saint did push up with the shotgun after contact was held by his teammate. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill at Broken Wall, so this could be very risky. I think he'll just about get on site. Might be able to get the plant. Oh, he goes for the plant in the spawn area. 20 HP left on the player there, but no kill. Oh, what a knife kill. That's the shotgun as well. 18 seconds left. He has time to do this. He has to get up on that side and plant, though. He's been spotted in lower. They know that this has to be a stick now at this point. So the spam's surely going to come in. Bottom right, the most common spam spot, but he'll make it away just in time. He's going to be taking the battle here. The shotgun has been picked up by Sus. The sniper shot not going to hit. He's sitting here waiting for that push. He's tagged Sus now. 34 seconds, lots of time left for the Axis. And as one has already gotten upstairs now, this is very awkward for Adimka. He's going to be facing off against the shotgun. He knows that he's off. Oh, what a headshot! And now it's a 1 versus 1. He's picked up the shotgun himself, pushing down. He's found one player. Oh! He doesn't hit the shotgun shot. That push in with the Tommy gun. It's actually a wall bang that takes him down ultimately. And Icons will be winning that round with a defuse. Now 8-7 to Endpoint, and a great round for them to win. But I think that was a little bit too close. They had the 3-man 3v1. Came down to a 1 versus 1 with a shotgun close range in a hall. Certainly not the kind of situation you want to be faced with.
Yeah, just about pulling it through. Endpoint take the slight lead, and just looking at the scoreboard as well quickly, no one really standing out on either side. We did see Instructor very early on take a pretty big lead in terms of the kills, but ever since then, it's been pretty even across everyone. Either way, let's see if these mid-battles come into play yet again. They do. It's Icons to get the first with that sniper. Oh, Fancy again with a double nade. His nades have been on point, and that gives Endpoint a massive advantage. Again, the Allied side sticking a bit too close together, and it's costing them. It's only going to be Chet left alive in a 1 versus 5, and well, I've got a feeling that isn't going to be going his way. He doesn't even have the bomb in his control either, so this is pretty much unwinnable. Spots the first. That gives away his position. J-Money doesn't take him down, but eventually the pistol does the job.
I was really hoping for a caster's curse there. This is pretty much unwinnable, and he got 5 kills. Would have been nice. But 9-7 now the score. Whew. Thought I got that wrong for a second.
Nah, you're good.
9-7. Endpoint doing pretty well. 4 rounds to achieve a victory here and bring themselves on. I think they're a team that definitely deserve. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with either team that wins this. They definitely deserve it. They've been playing incredibly today. Endpoint especially. I mean, we've seen more of Endpoint, or we've seen Endpoint against better teams potentially. Definitely like to see them doing well. J-Money not stepping up as much as he did previously, but the rest of his team picking up the slack. So obviously, it's not all about kills. Chet getting a nice opening kill, though. Speaking of kills, 1 more, and they've got control of the B site. So it's looking pretty good, but Icons is there, and he's doing some work now. 4v4, we're looking at Sus. He's not going to be able to frag out that kill. A 2v4 all of a sudden. How did that happen? Endpoint. With a 2-man deficit, we're going to see a push coming around. Oh, it's Sus. What a headshot. He knows Kostya's coming. His teammate giving him the information that Steps heard moving towards middle. And now only 3 allies left to find. 40 seconds, lots of time to do this. And both of the Axis players coming together for this retake. Sus maybe just needs to wait a little bit longer for his teammate to push around. He's going to be going for the kill on site, messing up the spray, but still gets the kill. And this is going to be interesting. Instructor pushing out the site, takes a fight, he gets one kill. Moving around the right side of statue, be careful because Saint 6 has got a shotgun. Going for this defuse at Dimka, going to be pretty scared. Or not, he's just going to walk straight in there with a sniper rifle. That's going to be at 9-8 as the Allies pick one up. And they're now only one round away from equalizing it yet again against Endpoint. Avenue having a pretty good round there.
Yeah, even though Avenue had a really big advantage there in that 4-on-2, it still ended up being a really close round. And again, we've still got the sniper card in play for Icons, but this is the last one on the Endpoint side, so that is certainly worth pointing out. Already, we're going to head underway and see where Avenue decide to deploy their forces. Looks like they are going to push up through Coastal to kick things off. Mid push coming in from Kostya. He's going to get aggressive, and the shotgun does get that opener. J-Money was trying to get up close with the SMG, but ooh, Kostya peeks a bit too far. And I think his body was having a spasm on the floor after he died there, but it is back to a 4 versus 4. That's the main thing to watch out for. And, well, as it stands, Endpoint do have a couple of players towards A, one of them being Sus, who just got that kill over towards mid. Chet's pushed up at the broken wall, and oh, Icons misses the knife. Quirks is going to take him down. Such an awkward fight, but the knife comes back. This time, Saint is successful. It is going to be a 3 versus 2 in favor of Endpoint, and the players are choked in towards mid on the Allied side. They are going to be in trouble because Fancy is on the big flank as well. Let's see if Adimka is aware of that. Oh, actually, Adimka could sneak towards B, but they don't have the bomb in their control. This is actually kind of awkward right now. Fancy is in their spawn.
The bomb is dropped on the top of Coastal. Fancy knows it's there. But Chet picking up a nice kill on the Sus. A 2v2, 30 seconds, not a lot of time. They need to get the bomb. And have they realized? Indeed they have as they start to rotate around. But Fancy holding control of that bomb. He's actually going to back off with 18 seconds left, actually. Yeah, that's a good play. It has to be the A site. 15 now as it's counting down. Fancy is going to be lying on the floor. He's going to be checked. The shot missed, but Adimka ultimately going to get it. What a play. It's going to be Saint 6, though. He's got a shotgun. He's finding one. Oh, and the knife comes in from Chet just before that shot can land. Chet winning the round for the Allies, equalizing it. 9-9 now. Whew, that was close. A lot of these rounds coming down to 1 versus 1 situations. This is, like we saw before with the Penta game, this is really going either way. It could go either way, and with 9-9, it certainly is anyone's game at this point.
Yeah, absolutely proven by the scoreline, as you were saying. Heading back into the action straight away. We've seen a few nade kills come in previously. Sniper in the hands of Adimka, but it's Sus ready to get the first 4 endpoints. Good start into this round for them. Avenue, again, pretty happy with trying to stick together for the most part. Kozja is pushing up alone in towards mid, though, seeing if he can make something happen. While the rest of Avenue wait outside B. Adimka trying to take this opening fight. Don't think we're going to see a peek come in. It's very, very close, but not quite going to be coming through yet. Adimka will have to stray a little bit further into the open to try and get this opening kill for the Avenue side. They are just slowing things down, though, as Adimka is going to continue to try and find that entry. Again, he's hard scoped in on this position. I don't think a peek is going to come in towards him. It does, but the head not landed. And I don't think we'll see a re-peek now. Adimka trained in on this angle. Smoke coming in, though. Push comes out, and Icons was stuck in that corner, so that was an easy kill to find. Kostya gets another, but the trades come back. Such a frantic round, but Fancy making the difference, leaving only Quirks left alive. He can try and get the bomb down. Fakes it again. Here's the step. Does get the first, but he's so low on health. The shotgun will spam him down, and it will be the Endpoint side to get to double digits first. But with how this game has been going, we could very well see Avenue follow them up.
Absolutely. They're hot on their heels in terms of scoreline. I think that's the first ever wall-bang shotgun I've seen.
Maybe.
From Saint 6. Very low HP on him, of course. But yeah, only one round in it. This is absolutely still anybody's game, and we've constantly seen it being equalized. I wouldn't be surprised to see an overtime coming out. And I think coming into this, if you asked, is an overtime possible? We'd say absolutely, and a great shot from Icons, taking Kostya down. An important kill for the Axis. As if they can secure a 2-round lead, things will be looking a lot better for them. Oh, Chet, no! Oh, Icons misses the shot. Ooh, but he'll hit that the second time. Chet just sitting in the same position. It's going to be Saint 6 following up with a shotgun kill onto a Dimka. It's all on Quirks and Instructor. And this is going to be incredibly difficult because we have a player on the back of the site. It's going to be Fancy sitting there waiting for the push, lurking this out. They have the site. They're going to be pushing in. They have a lot of angles to check. They'll be checking towards him. Oh, but they turn away just before Fancy is spotted. So Quirks and Instructor both getting taken down. A 2-round gap now being held by Endpoint. And this is close. Avenue need to act fast, though. If they allow it to go to match point, things could get very awkward. They've got to catch up on these 2 rounds before it's too late.
Wow, Instructor and Kostya picking up some closer range guns. We see Kostya with the SMG, Instructor with the Shotty. So that could suggest the Allies wanting to push in towards A, where you can take those close range fights. That being said, there is a sniper on the other side. It's Icons for Endpoint looking to open things up, but that will not be an option. And in fact, Avenue are going to go towards B, even with some of those closer range guns. It's already, again, Fancy. He's got so many double nade kills. I think that's his 3rd in this half. Pretty ridiculous, and it makes a massive difference. Instructor, the only man left. And it looks as though Endpoint just stepping up massively as Instructor with the shotgun is just going to hope someone walks in towards him. That could be happening. Here's the steps. Oh, doesn't check the right position. Shots come in behind. Does hear those. There we go. There's one. Can switch up the gun now if he wants. Does decide to do so as he looks for anything else. It's still a 1v4 though, so as long as Endpoint don't overpeak him 1 by 1, there shouldn't really be a chance, and it's looking like Endpoint almost certainly will be up to map point.
Indeed, Fancy just needs to knock out a little bit aggressive here. Icons is watching that doorway. As soon as Icons has contact, Fancy peeks out with him. That's got to be the end of the round. But Fancy peeking by himself, that's going to be Instructed. He'll be allowed to regen his health, but he's not aware that he's being pushed in the back by Saint 6, who has picked himself up a shotgun. And he's pretty incredible with that weapon. 18 seconds, he's going to have to stick a plant here. Even if he can pick up 2 kills, he'll still be forced to stick. And he'll be taken down ultimately by J Money, who's getting himself a nice kill there. And it's going to be 12-9, Endpoint, match point. They're looking pretty strong coming into this. 3 consecutive rounds needed by Avenue. Things looking pretty dire. That's going to be hard to get, especially against a team like Endpoint. They came here to play.
Yeah, I'm somewhat surprised that Avenue haven't been using their sniper cards at all on this Allied side. You can try and take those fights in towards mid if you want. I guess generally the Axis can get there first, so it is a little bit of a risk, but they're deciding not to go for it whatsoever. Push coming in through Coastal, but Endpoint got very aggressive here. Saint and J Money are the ones going for the pushes. And
something's happening.
J Money, well, I mean, maybe that's a prediction for the outcome of this round. Maybe they think this is going to be a win. It's not looking likely, though. The first kill already comes in for Avenue. And Saint continuing his aggression, I assume, has a shotgun here. We're going to see Saint, oh, how is that not a kill? Not going to be able to connect. So close, but not good enough. Trying to go well. Okay, that was ambitious, to say the least. Cos just going to take him down. So back into a 4v4, but not for long. Icons finds another in this position, just dancing around the tank. Trade comes in, though. Adimka takes him down. It's been tit for tat so far, but it's Endpoint who have to pull back a 2v4.
This is another knife kill coming in, and Dimka finding one. That's going to be a 1 versus 4. If Sus can get this, it will be incredible. That is a first kill landed already. He's going for the second on the site player. He's not going to find it, and he'll be shot in the back by Instructor. That's going to be 12-10, the gap closing a little bit. But remember, Avenue have absolutely no room for error here. This is 12-10. Endpoint got a little bit aggressive there. They wanted to close that game off fast. They're pushing up house. They're pushing up mid. They're pushing up long. It's not working out for them. Now I think we'll see Endpoint playing a little bit more passive, a little bit more pulled back. They've got a sniper card out as well. I imagine more than likely they're going to scrap that aggression, play the way they've been playing their side so far, and take that W. 2 rounds left. They only need to find 1 of those 2. and it's looking pretty likely. The push coming over towards B. It's going to be Fancy and Sus holding this off. Sus in a good position with the Kar 98K. Spots out one. He's going to miss that shot. As the push comes in, he's not hitting it either. And now it's opened up. The site is all belonging to the Allies. A great setup, and this could be an 11th round. Oh, the Planter taken down. A fantastic play by Fancy. One that needed to happen. That buys them a lot more time. A 1-for-1 trade, yes, but the Planter is down. Now they have to plant again. That's another 10 seconds of a 4 versus 3. That's favouring the Axes. Oh, and the kill coming in on the Instructor. Sight now opened up a little bit. Adimka stuck behind that box, being pushed by 3 people. Saint 6 with a shotgun, going to peek around. He's low HP already. Getting taken down by the wallbang. Headshot with the shotgun. 1 player left alive. It's all on Chet. And he can't do anything here. That's going to be the end. 13-10 Endpoint. Absolutely fantastic game from them. And a very close one. I really enjoyed that. Avenue were so close to getting that. Just made a few tiny mistakes at the end, and they're not going to be able to pick up those 3 rounds. Only losing by 3 rounds, though, they're going to be pretty happy moving forward. If they can manage to stay undefeated as they move on, they'll be in for a pretty easy day tomorrow. Remember to smile.
I have to remember to smile.
Come on.
Are you smiling all the time?
Even told you. I'm always smiling. I'm a happy guy.
Are you? Are you, though?
I'm always smiling.
Happy Irishman over here?
Exactly.
Okay.
Every Irishman's happy. You always have Guinness. We're always happy.
True. I mean, you don't have Guinness right now. You're a professional, right?
Yeah, that's true. I have Monster instead.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Not just for the commercials.
I thought you were going to show the camera then. Oh, you are now.
Get your Monster at a store near you.
Are we even sponsored by Monster?
No, but we will be next time, right?
You're trying to make your own deals on the side here? What is this? What is this?
I'm just saying this could be a t-shirt. My name's Mitch. It could have an M. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys. Call me. Anyways, I think I'm pretty happy to see Endpoint coming out on top of there. As I said, either team taking that is going to be pretty good. Endpoint fought hard all the way to the end. They went for that aggression, giving the 10th round up. That was maybe a little bit ambitious. They could have given them an opening back into the game, but luckily it worked out in their favor. They managed to win that 13th round. 13-10, the final score. I don't know. I think that's going to be it's going to be pretty interesting moving forward to see. I think next it's Endpoint versus Penta. I believe will be the next game. We'll have a short break because the Endpoint players actually skipped their lunch break to play that game. So they were hungry. That's why they pushed.
I mean, dinner break at this point, all right?
Well, dinner break. Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
It's
oh wow, it actually is. 9. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So yeah, I think we've got Endpoint against Penta next, which is going to be a really, really fun match to cast. And if we keep going the way we're going, it's looking like we're going to see the lights go off.
We could.
It's going to be pretty interesting. Anyways, I think we'll take a relatively long break. We'll take a lunch break now.
Oh, nice.
Probably 20 minutes or so. And we'll be coming back live with the Endpoint versus Penta game. I'd love to hear your opinions in the chat. I'll be coming back to you guys soon.
I can see you.
I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see win this game, Endpoint or Penta, and what kind of scores are you talking? I think it's going to be pretty close, especially the way Endpoint have been playing.
Yeah, and I mean we saw Penta earlier in the day do really well as well. I mean obviously we did see them take the loss earlier as well, but you know Penta have been doing pretty well throughout. So certainly, I mean when their individuals show up, especially, that's when it seemed like they were really pushing completely on. So that's something to watch out for. Penta got a lot of skilled players. As we said, they've been maybe saving stuff for this tournament. We'll get to see if that comes through, or maybe they're saving stuff for playoffs. Who knows?
Absolutely. That's going to be pretty interesting to see moving forward. They've already got 1 loss under their belt, Penta, which we didn't see coming. And so it'll be interesting to see if Endpoint can also beat them, especially after beating Avenue.
Exactly.
Beat Penta. So that, I mean, it'll be a pretty telling thing about this game. Hopefully, we'll see Invasion coming out. I'd love to see Invasion as a map. We haven't seen it so far. I don't believe there's been any game on Invasion. No, confirmation. There has been no game on Invasion for the whole tournament. So, best of 3s tomorrow.
Maybe.
We got to see it.
And to be fair, we've seen Manor House once, and that was the 13-2, which.
And that's why people don't pick Manor House.
Or was it 13-1 even?
Oh, it was 13-1.
13-1.
Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah, it was.
So we haven't really seen Manor House.
That was right after. That was Resident Sleeper and Viral, and Resident Sleeper actually dropped out directly after that.
Resident Sleeper living up to their name. They're sleeping right now.
Yeah.
Well, they've They've
No,
just
they're,
gone?
they're over there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're awake.
just,
They're playing
light
games.
tea.
They're just not playing Battalion.
Not Battalion. I think they've had enough of Battalion.
I think they have for today.
For today.
You can never have enough
I mean,
of Battalion.
for the whole
Let's be real.
tournament, right? So
Well, true.
they can play tomorrow just on, you know,
Yeah, ranked.
whatever.
Bit of
Just,
ranked.
just some ranked.
We've got a good internet connection here. It's like 12 meg download on Steam. You know what I'm talking about.